Go yard. I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know they come straight.
Hello, my name is Agama Syaraf. In here I will tell you what is the meaning of native text and the purpose of native text. Do you like reading? If you like reading story, let's mention some story that you know. Kind of story that is familiar, like Cinderella, Malin Kundang, Snow White, and Rapunzel. Those stories are called native text. Meaning of native text. Narrative text is part of children. Narrative is the text which tells something. And the other words, narrative is created by someone for telling a story. It is included into fiction story. Narrative text also have the generic structure same as the other kinds of text. The purpose of narrative text: to entertain, to gain, and hold a reader interest. However, writers of memoirs and novels often relate complex stories that examine universal ideas, events, and issues. Types of narrative text. Yes, 2 types. One is fictional, like fairy tales, novels, science fiction, horror, fables, myths, legends, and etc. 2 is non-fictional, like articles, newspaper, reports, historical writings.
Generic structure of narrative text. There are 4 generic structures of narrative text. If you want to compile or create a narrative text: 1. Orientation. 2. Complication. 3. Resolution. 4. Reorientation. Orientation sets the scene where and when the story happened and introduces the participants of the story, who and what is involved in the story. Complication tells the beginning of the problems which leads to the crisis climax of the main participants. Resolution: the problem, the crisis, is resolved either in a happy ending or in sad tragic ending. Reorientation: this is a closing remark to the story and it is optional. It consists of a moral lesson, advice or teaching from the writer. Language features of narrative text. 1. A narrative text focuses on specific participants. 2. There are many action verbs, verbal and mental processes.
The example of narrative text: The Legend of Nyi Roro Kidul, the Queen of South Sea. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful daughter named Kadita. Because of her beauty, all the people called her Dewi Srengenge, which meant the beautiful sun. Her father was King Mandingwangi. Although his daughter was beautiful, but he was not happy. He wanted to have a son. He decided to marry Dewi Mutiara. Fortunately, they got a son. She wanted that their son become the king in the future. She had a way to move Kadita. She asked the magician to change Kadita's body full of the illness. The illness attacked Kadita. She was so sad and cried. The king was sad too. Her stepmother asked the king to bring Kadita out of the palace. The first time he did not agree, but he decided to move her to the jungle. Kadita was so sad, and she walked along the jungle for 7 nights. She always prayed to God, but she stepped down and found the South Ocean with clean and clear water. She jumped into it. Suddenly, the wave carved her illness, and she became beautiful again. She was known as Nyi Roro Kidul, or the Queen of the South Ocean. This is the end of the story. From the story, we can learn the generic structure are: the first paragraph is the orientation. The second paragraph is complication. The third paragraph is resolution. And the last paragraph is reorientation. Those are the example and the generic structure of narrative text. Thank you.